Alrighty, happy days, beautiful people, kings and queens on the network, on YouTube, on TikTok. Thank you so much for joining us here on the best radio station, the Black Heart Fright Network. Is your girl, the lovely Irita. That's sincere with dating season. I hope you're doing better. It's a Friday. We made it. It's always a great time to be alive here on the best radio station. It's Rhythm Scoop. Welcome, guys, joining us here. Remember, before we start, to follow us on all the social media. Download our app on Google. So stream on www.blackheartfrightnetwork.com for amazing, uplifting conversation in regards to what matters most. I always say you are the change you need to see in the world, and please don't let anybody dim your light. We have a beautiful panel with us, and then we'll be talking more about what is the most important thing to talk about this week. But we have the gorgeous
Money in the building. Good afternoon, good morning, grand rising, everybody. How are you doing? Karibuni sana. It's a beautiful Friday. We made it to the end of the week. If you made it to the end of the week, say hallelujah. I'll see you. But Karibuni sana. And of course, do interact with us. Let us know your thoughts about the conversations we are about to have only on the best radio station. And Karibuni sana to the Rhythm Scoop Show, all about arts, entertainment, and culture. And here is where we get to talk about more topical conversations.
I hope it's excited and basically you've heard in what Shimani has said in regards to everything about the week and basically the conversation that we're about to have here. Remember to follow us on all the social media platforms. Please don't forget to download our app, guys, on TikTok. Remember, on the app, the BHFN store will appear on the star section. In it, it's going to lead you to another page where you find amazing, healthy supplements for the guys who are working out, for the ladies on their hair journey, and super strong nails and glowing skin. And you'll feel amazing because it's always about alkaline living here on the best radio station. We have the GOPY in the building.
Wagwan, what's up?
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Right,
Fine,
you're doing
thank
fine
you.
this
Yeah, I'm
afternoon.
fine. Yeah, ready for the weekend. It's been an amazing week.
Right.
Yeah.
You're looking amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You too.
Thank you so much.
I like the dress. What's going on?
Thank
It's
you.
a jumpsuit.
Thank
It's a
you,
jumpsuit.
thank you. Yes.
Wow. Okay. My bad. Looks nice.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Really
Yeah, I'm good.
appreciate
I'm
it.
good. I'm grateful.
Right.
Ready for the weekend.
Right. September is almost over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fast.
Literally.
Literally fast. I hope, guys, you've
Why
basically
like this?
I know. It's all good.
been free.
I think I've enjoyed it enough.
It's been good,
Right.
right?
Yeah, it's been really good for me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Amazing. I hope the guys who had goals, visions, short term, short terms for the month, I hope you're putting a tick in it in regards to what you're working towards. And we're going to go on a short musical break as we come back with our quotes
Yeah.
and dive into the conversation of the day.
We trade with Xness. We know that time is money, and that no matter how fast we trade, our broker will answer our questions faster. Trade with 24/7 live support. Xness, born to trade.
Reaching out to all the massive on the African continent. And
Of the day or the week is basically you'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. It goes ahead and saying developing a daily routine is super important. You must have some routine that you would follow. Without a proper routine, you won't be consistent with your work. Yes.
Nash, money go.
My quote, actually, it's about timing. Three, just to cope up. One says, no matter what you're going through, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And the other quote is, there's nothing impossible to who will try. And the last quote is, don't wait. The time will never be just right.
Yeah, my quote of today is about regret, and it says, never regret a day in your life. Go, good days give happiness, bad days give experience, worst days give lessons, and the best days give memories. Never regret anything.
That's definitely it with the quote. Amazing, uplifting quotes in regards to life, individuals literally going through life and basically everything that you're did today, activities that I can see. So it's about learning. I always say there's nothing good or bad. It depends on how you view it on your perspective.
Yeah.
So if you take it as something bad, maybe there's something you're supposed to learn from it, you won't learn. And I feel like God of the universe will bring the same thing back for you to learn whatever you need to learn in that season or whatever you need to learn. But today, I know I've been talking about this morning. I know she might be tired.
I'm tired. Can you move on?
So the hip hop agenda. Oh my god. Yeah, but the hip hop agenda. Basically, it's all about what's happening right now. But basically, going deeper in regards to the hip hop agenda.
Okay.
And basically, Candace Owen was basically explaining it after they went and investigated one of the sex workers who was working with Cassie and P. Diddy, who explained it more that the hip hop agenda, guys, is always about. It's basically about moving in drugs in the states. It's not basically what we see, like music and the fame and the lifestyle. But the hip hop agenda is a forefront for drugs and sex trafficking in the United States of America, which is the most powerful cartel of drugs that we see right now. It's not basically what we see, the glitz and the glamour. It's not about everything you want to be a part of because they sell you the American dream, which is not the American dream. Are you ready to sacrifice what they're selling to you? Are you ready to basically give it all? Let me say your integrity for fame and power. Definitely. I'm clapping for Cheever Jabba, who basically said, yeah, they knew what they're taking it on in regards to, they knew what they're putting themselves into in regards to the contracts. Nobody's basically pushing or forcing you if you're basically an adult, right? Because we have a lot of people who I can say they were really young when they started their career and maybe a little bit naive, but also I'm questioning. They had parents. I'm just thinking, literally. Like if your parent is there or your guardian is there, they should definitely help you make this decision in regards to the signing of the contracts or whatever you need to do to be a part of this industry. Right. So that's just my question in regards to that. But maybe the fact that they present this contract to you, they're able to basically lock you down, even though some things will not be in the contract, but it's like you signed the contract and this is what all it comes to at the time. But let's look deeper in regards to what Jaguar Wright is basically saying about the industry.
I speak to her.
Did you get a chance to see her indictment? What she claimed happened?
Oh no, I reviewed
Okay.
all the files, and everything that she said is everything that I said with Storm Monroe 3.5 years ago. Exactly what I said it was.
Were you surprised about anything that came in?
No,
Wow. So
nobody else should have been either. Young Jock,
Bitch.
you didn't do wop bop.
So Jaguar Wright is basically calling out everybody, not hiding everybody. And she said she's not afraid because she wants to have a lot more of other Jaguar Wrights coming out confidently, talking about everything that's been hidden away from a lot of people who've been hailing Hollywood, hailing a lot of the stars, and everything they have to do to remain relevant. And I believe it's really important, mostly ours here in Africa, or basically Africans, and all over the world, but mostly here because the way they've set this reality, which is not reality, and make us basically to uphold the American dream. It's the only kind of lifestyle you'd want to have. A lot of young people are coming up wanting this lifestyle, idolizing a lot of artists, but they don't know what they have to do, or basically the sacrifices they're making to remain relevant. Just Jaguar Wright was talking about a lot of artists who are not in control of their wealth. Right, the ones we know that they're the big boys or ladies in the game. Most of them are not in control of their wealth. And I want to clap for Jaguar Wright because her confidence is just top notch. She's calling out the most powerful people and whatever wickedness they're doing to people to basically stay relevant. I was just playing the video game as we're listening.
Kid. Because you told the truth, Jock. And then after Diddy called you, you went back and tried to clean it up. But you're all about is off the Stevie J's. Diddy do-wop bop.
Do you feel like that's the reason why this beef, that Stevie J stands where he stands between the beef with 50 Cent and Diddy?
I don't know where Stevie J stands. I only know Stevie J sitting on a drum set or fuck. I don't know where he stands.
Man.
I know what he stand up in. And I know what done stood up in him. Take that.
So wait, so when you heard
I can't stand these. Like for real, like I'm just tired. Let's keep it a bean. All these niggas. You're not even gaming because you won't claim it. No, you want to sit around and pretend to like bitch. That's what y'all do. And then you get these hard jostling.
So basically, what we hear from everything right now in regards to my perspective is about hitting down the African man. And I believe Keith has been teaching us about this, and also the fact that Africans, the DNA, how we're made up, the fact that even our blood is very, I can say different, and even how they've put it in our face, even chrome, where we go and search things, is from the blood phenotype, which basically explains how our blood is really strong and actually in our faces, and how the Jays are basically using Africans, the African stars, to basically get their way and control this. For me, it's sad because a lot of girls, guys are looking up, have been looking up to these artists, and the perspective which we don't have in regards to the inferiority complex, which has been there for your decolonization of the mind or colonization of the mind, that we are not better, we are less than, we're not equal. But they basically understand that if we know who we are and we have authority, and because if you know who you are, nobody can take anything away from you, literally. Nobody can literally control you. And Hollywood is basically just made up. There's nothing like Hollywood, there's nothing like fame, there's nothing like all the lifestyle, all is basically being controlled. I don't know what's your take on that.
I think personally, I've always said I'm never the person to go with the hype. So from there, I'm never the person to. I don't have a celebrity I look up to. I have celebrities I listen, but I don't have a celebrity like the way I've seen majority of the people. Oh, I look up to so and so, or so and so inspired me. No, I have literally nobody that I look up to. So I'm not with the hype, and I believe that's what majority of the African people should have understood, because I feel like the agenda, of course, was to destroy Africans' culture, identity, everything.
Integrity.
It is everything to do with us, not just the people being kept on that image. So whatever, how that reflected to you or how you took it in, it's up to you. Like the video you were sharing earlier on your show, the way people do sing back to the music and all that. We're not gonna say as much as we didn't know, it was a norm of people just singing, singing back kwa ngoma, like I wanna know a song, I can sing back. But right now the type of music he was talking about is messed up, But again, it's how you view things. You can sing that, but you don't need to act like it. That is basically how I understand things. I can be singing or listening to all kind of music, but it doesn't mean, or I don't need to act like that, to act like, Sexy Red, dyeing my hair, because that's the kind of influence you see majority of the black people going with. I've seen so many people who have right now the red hair because of Sexy Red. So many people are influenced literally because of that, by such kind of things. So I'm not with the hype, and I believe that's what black people should understand. Like, don't be the type of a person to be with the hype. Do shit, do things your own way, your own motion, like in your own pace and your own way. Be unique, actually. That's what I would say.
They always say, I think I said this in the morning. I think I'm just gonna be repeating. And familiarity is a threat. People really don't know what is unfamiliar to them. They don't understand. So probably they say, hey, either this person is mad, insane, and stuff like that. And I believe what is really, really happening with this agenda, I feel like the black man or the black woman has been placed there to actually change the look and the originality of how things were when it comes to music. Because I can't literally say there wasn't music. Music has been there, and good music is still there. It's just that now they are pushing other music, or if they're not pushing other music, your music might be good, but you sell another agenda in your music or how you carry out yourself. So you find that even the other day we were having a conversation, Joby, and we were saying about how what you tell you, what will surprise your younger self. And I remember a child come like, at this age, by the time I'm 29 or I'm 30, I'm gonna be a DJ, I'm gonna be selling drugs and living like a rapper and stuff like that. So you see, the younger generation don't know much. What they know is I want that lifestyle, because that lifestyle is good. I want to be like Migos. I want to be like Jay-Z. I want to have my own company. That's the lifestyle they want. They don't know what is really happening. And when you already get in there, then you find yourself trapped because you didn't have role models. You see, and I believe like there are no hakuna sincere role models right now. And if there are, they're less sana. And if they already notice that you're actually speaking the truth, they will destroy you. You see somebody like her, somebody like Lauryn Hill, people like that have been destroyed because they say no to it. And I always say, listen, you might have an option, but it's either you take it or die. Hakuna option ingine. Wanakwambia, do you want the money? No, I don't want the money. Okay, so you don't want the money, fame and power? No, if it comes with all this, right? So we are destroying your career. So you will not get shows, you will not be getting money, you won't be getting anything. So it's just like I killed my career, you see, and stuff like that. But also you can just do a little bit of impact of what I don't know why people want fame and light and so much of that, because I was looking at a video when I was in the back office. So there's this video going viral about Diamond. I don't know if you've seen it on TikTok, when he's trying to explain what happened at Diddy's place. And he didn't know even a lot how to explain. Alikuwa anasema tulifika huko, there are things we did, we couldn't take videos and stuff because it will destroy our future. You see, and oh my God,
there are things you can't post.
There are things you can't post because it's about the future and stuff like that, you know. And I was like, okay, why? You see, yeah, and stuff like that. But anyway, and then I had another contradicting one when they were asking Alikiba if he ever met Diddy. Like, sijaipatana na huyo msee, ulizanya umepatana na yeye. And he has still influence, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
He has changed a lot, even in his community. So I wonder why people want that and they can still make a change. However much watakukontrol, watakumaliza. Si ati watakumaliza tu hiyo level yao. But you can still have influence. That is what people don't really get. Everybody just wants, I want to be the best, I want to do this. Now people are changing. TikTok is nasty, man. Videos like in Habana, and it's just so crazy when it comes to all that. I was just like, no, I can't take this anymore. But at the end of the day, all we know is, and I don't want to say it doesn't exist. Hollywood exists, acting exists, but now whatever they are pushing under it, it's just a cover up of what they are doing on the low. Hip-hop exists, but the agenda that they are pushing under hip-hop is just a face. All I see is music, right? But I don't know what happens behind that music. That is what is really, really wrong. Yeah, so I feel that is my take on that.
I agree with you in regards to hip-hop, because it was used to uplift, motivate, talk about struggles, talk about how
the
culture can be better, the culture.
Mm.
But for me, Hollywood is created. For me, there's nothing like Hollywood. It's created for this agenda that we're seeing right now. That's my take on Hollywood.
So Hollywood is, if I'm not wrong, Hollywood need acting, no?
It's everything, the industry.
Yeah.
The singing, the acting, the modeling, everything you see about the fashion week, the Paris fashion week, the glitz and the glamour.
So I wanna say,
Yeah.
maybe we're not getting each other. I wanna
Uh-huh.
say, modeling exists. That I wanna say.
Okay.
People can act, and people can
Facts.
actually act for right reasons.
Facts.
Even if you look at Kenya, kuna movies zenye zingine nikiona hata kama Mvera, it's very ina exist like na bado iko under Netflix, right? And it's educative. You see, so I don't wanna say the acting, yes, it exists, but now I feel like whatever they push under it, like for example, if it is about modeling, what agenda are they pushing in Paris Fashion Week? That is what I'm saying. That is what I don't agree with. But that, in the rightful way, it's still there. And it exists because it started way before. They corrupted it to push their own agendas. I don't know if we get each other.
No, I definitely
Yeah.
understand the fact that people are talented, people are gifted, and I believe guys are always looking for ways to
Oh.
be the best version of
Exactly.
themselves, to share the gift with the world. If it's modeling, if it's a fashion, being a designer, being a singer, and maybe sometimes it comes with this food, you want to be the best, the domineering possible.
Exactly.
And that's why I feel like maybe the Jays saw that and
Exactly.
created this thing called Hollywood.
Exactly.
Because David Job was giving the meaning of Hollywood actually. People, it has a meaning to it. It's based on fakery and creating images. So they timed it to that.
Exactly.
I'd say
Yes.
it's selling a narrative in general.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Selling a certain lifestyle, a certain, literally, generally lifestyle.
Yeah.
There's, I don't
Yes,
know,
for
again,
sure,
it's
lifestyle.
what it's called.
Yeah.
There's a certain tree or, I don't really like to add it, but what they put down to distract people. Politics, education, which is miseducation, entertainment,
Yeah,
which is very
yes.
effed up right now.
Yeah.
Religion, which
Actually
else?
five.
There's, yeah, they think, no, they're more than five. They're
Sex.
actually many. Yeah, and I'm not sure, I think sex too, because right now you can see them messing with the gender.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's so many, but yeah.
So that's what. Explain more on that.
Literally, like entertainment being part of, you know, like how they sell the narrative in every angle. You can see the narrative they've sold with politics. We
Yeah.
have perfect leaders. They try to change
Okay.
things, but there's nothing that ever
There's
happens,
something
right?
behind it.
Yeah,
Education, as
exactly.
much as you're studying,
Yeah.
you need a PhD, you need masters, you need degrees.
Yeah.
It doesn't help you.
Yeah.
It's still the crooked, miseducated leader who's gonna become your leader, you
Yeah.
know, and you end up jobless. So they're selling that narrative of, you know, go to school, then you're gonna become the leader of this country,
Right.
the Obama, you know,
Right,
the
okay,
Obama
yes.
politics. It works, but it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Religion, keep on praying, but you're still
Right.
stuck in poverty, and you don't even know what you're praying to at the end of the day.
Right.
Entertainment, we listen to all sorts of music. We're caught up in movies to the point where
Yes.
we're creating some sort of
Yes.
imaginations in our
Exactly.
head,
Yeah.
you know, of a certain lifestyle,
Yes.
but it's not there. Understanding Black people, it's been like intentionally being denied to us until you
Facts.
go for it, which we're not
Yes.
supposed to be chasing the way we do. But you know, like it's just that's basically it.
It's a phase.
Selling a narrative.
Yeah, that's what they do, and obviously it's hard for an African individual to dominate, white dominated country, and that's why they have to do all these filthy things. And maybe you're hungry for the power and to fit in. I was talking about the fact that because we've been taught or basically misled in regards to our identity, we're not good enough, we have to look up to these people. It's kind of like a self-satisfactory desire for you to fit in with them and prove them that I'm here with you, which is something actually we don't have to, because going back to the African history, understanding who we are, understanding what Africa is, we do not need to prove anything to anybody, but that comes with self-realization, sitting down with yourself and analyzing who you are, researching, relearning, and learning, and understanding you don't need to prove anything to anybody. Actually, they learn from us. They've stolen everything from us, and that's why they're actually pushing this agenda. Digressing from that, this is a topic actually that Shimani came up with in the morning, and basically he was talking about right now in regards to Offset accuses Cardi B of cheating while pregnant with their child. A conversation in regards to, let me put it this way, in regards to your husband and you're still in love, and he's been cheating. I believe that what Offset has been doing. Not don't follow them like that, but you know what I think it's Offset saying the fact you keep going shows you heart leave alone. Don't you get okay? I'm just gonna read it in.
I mean, I think we know the
you
whole
do?
story.
Okay, good. So the question is literally, you've been in this relationship on, let me call it marriage, well it has been a marriage, and this guy has been doing all the filthy things, cheating around, sleeping around, and you're basically this is what position that Cardi B is in. I believe she was just tired of him, and she cheated, or as I said, Offset accuses Cardi B of cheating while pregnant. Do you give her credit for that, or do you think she actually had to do that? Because this guy has actually been not doing right by her side.
Well, I'll say once bitten, twice shy. Okay, the fact you've allowed this to happen to you twice, because it's not the first time, like we've seen Cardi and Offset being on and off each other, like divorcing, separating, and all that. Once bitten, twice shy. I'm a high advocate of what the Kababa lady said. Before you leave a man, if he cheated, ask, why did you cheat? Me, I'm a high advocate of that. Me, I'll ask, as for me, for my own good, not for your own good, for my own good.
Right.
I understand what's the reason of you going to cheat. Was I not maybe cooking, or you needed a wife, someone who's gonna cook for you? Was I not doing laundry? You need someone who's gonna be a washing machine. Was I not doing dishes? You need a dishwasher. What is it you need? Like you need to. Was I not maybe? I was maybe denying you sex, your conjugal rights. Do you need someone who's gonna be there every morning, turning and bending over? Like you need to speak up as a man.
Right.
So personally, as a woman, I'm gonna ask, like, hey, what's the reason? Why did you cheat? And if you're man enough, you're gonna tell me what's the reason.
Right.
And after that, either I still have a choice to make if I want you in my life or not. Because I do believe some partners or most of the relationships are different. Depends how far you guys have come. Cardi and Offset have been together for 7 years, literally. And I'm not saying that's a good reason for you to still stay with someone who's cheating or beating you or abusive to you. But for me, I'm gonna ask before I leave. Okay, from there I have a choice to make whether I want to stay or not. But once bitten, twice shy. Okay, because once this man becomes disrespectful to you, you as a believe me as a woman, I'm gonna always be insecure. Like I'm always gonna be questioning. Am I safe? Are you still seeing someone else? Because this time I found out. Are you doing it now behind my back? Somehow I'm not gonna find out. But again, the women's instincts never lie, and either way, you're still gonna know because your actions and behaviors always change.
So true.
So once that big done, making a choice, from there, I'm good to go. Whether I'll stay, the consequences that are they're gonna be met on the second cheating. It's up to me to face. If he cheats the second time, it's up to me to deal with it because I already accepted the first time and I chose to stay. Whether I changed whatever the reason was, he cheated me with, whether it was me cooking, I was not cooking, I started cooking, and he still cheated. This man is a cheater. So I think from there I can make two decisions from the beginning because she's been cheated a couple of times. Now coming to the accusation of the pregnancy, sleeping with someone else when she was pregnant. This actually is not, people are seeing this going viral right now because they came at each other. Offset had said this before, like before even Cardi announced she was pregnant. On the internet. Offset had already said like Cardi is cheating on her. And then Cardi, remember, she came to clarify like, hey, you're lying on my body, because she was, I think she was having an issue with beer, right? And they went on each other. They're like, oh, you're lying on my body, my man knows my whereabouts, and all that. In general, for me, and I said that even yesterday when we're not on air, you're not supposed, as for me, it's very dirty for me to sleep with another man if I'm pregnant of my man, whether he has cheated or not.
I agree with
Again, starting from the word to understanding the fact, like I said, once bitten, twice shy. If this man cheated the first time and I decided to forgive him, whether I've changed my behaviors or the reason why he cheated or not.
Yeah.
And I chose to stay. And I got pregnant for him for the third time, for the second time. I have no right as a woman for me respecting my body. Just me, my body, and my baby too. But number one, me, my body.
Of course.
I'm not gonna allow another man's sperms on the top of my
Your
kid.
baby. Yeah.
I swear. Whether you're coming in me or you're not, I don't care.
Yeah.
You're not effing me.
Okay.
Disrespectfully. So whether she did it or not, we're not sure.
Of course.
But if she did that, that is so dirty. But I do believe Cardi being a woman and a mother of two, I don't think she did. I feel
Right?
like the
Yeah.
man is just
I
hurt
also don't think
because
she
right
did
now
that.
she's making a move.
Yeah.
Because she's already given birth and she has the right to move on. She's already given birth, literally. She's a mother of three. So if she wants to move on right now with another person, she can. It doesn't mean she has to go fucking around.
No.
Because there's consequences of having a young baby and you going fucking around. But I believe this Offset is hard,
Yeah, I also
and you
agree
never
with
know
that.
what you never know what you have till it's gone. Because Cardi said something. I listened to the conversation very well. She said the man is always used to buying her out. Every time you cheat, you're gonna buy me a Bugatti. You cheat, you're gonna buy 2-3 Birkin bags.
Wow.
You cheat, you set me a whole flower. I'm just giving an example.
Yes,
That's not
I
what
get-
she said.
and that's what happened.
But she said buying me out because I'm looking at buying me out. Cardi has money and all that.
He's broke. He don't have any money. He needs her. But he doesn't want to be with her because Offset likes beautiful black women. He doesn't like mixed women. So he doesn't want her. That's why he constantly cheats on her. Not just because he's cheating on her. He really don't want her. He wants her because he needs her because he's got the money. He's broke. He don't got any fucking money. He's washed up. So he needs her for his lifestyle. But he doesn't really want to be with her.
Though I didn't finish my point. Okay. Karibu sana.
How are you?
Thank you for
Welcome.
interrupting. I
Good.
didn't finish my point.
Here-
My point is,
Here we go with Joby.
Cardi said, and like any woman, you should not have a normalize a man buying you out with gifts every time he slaps you, every time he calls you some crazy names, being disrespectful to you. Cheating on you, then he's gonna bring you a car or a Birkin bag and buy you a house or an apartment, set your business, and that's it.
Yeah.
No, bro, you're not gonna bring me syphilis and gonorrhea on my
Thank you.
body
And
because you can
herpes.
buy me a Birkin bag.
Yeah.
You can keep your dick to yourself.
Thank you.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Like there's so many competition
You
outside
can always
here.
walk out.
Let me tell you, God, oh my God. I believe a woman is very respectful, especially not all
Well,
of
she can
them.
walk out because she got the money.
But
He don't have any money, so
When you
he
respect-
needs her.
when you respect a man, it's them and it's them you see, literally.
It's so true.
It's
though.
them you see.
Yeah.
No matter how many men are chasing you may believe it's me and my man. Like I don't care who else is trying. I don't care. Keep your money. I like what I like, and that's what I like for now. Okay, until maybe it's gonna end up being your turn, then you have to wait. But no, you have no chance. For now, it's him I choose.
Right.
Okay, it's him I pick. So
That's true.
I basically believe a woman literally has so much less access when she's literally if she's literally truly to a man,
Okay.
but immediately I let go,
They let go.
the door is open, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, once I announce I'm single, oh my God, you have no idea. Because I saw Offset saying, "Oh, you're bragging. You don't even have a man." Da, 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 da.
Don't you mean?
Bro, women never lack men who are
Anytime.
always trying to hit.
Yeah, you got that. You got that.
Shut
I'm glad you said that. That's true. Women control sex. To say some stuff, and then a woman with money, moron, sounds stupid as shit. So you trying to like you digging at her. You can't. You're broke. You're nobody. She doesn't need you.
Right.
So you say a woman never lacks penises around her.
It's crazy.
Exactly right.
I kind of feel pity for Offset because you're not understanding you're a black man.
I don't.
Messing with. I'm not feeling pity for him in a good way. I'm feeling pity for him in a bad way.
Okay.
You understand me? You are a black man made by this fake ass industry, the same industry that has made up your woman. Okay.
Yes.
As much as I can say she's more on the favorism
Right.
side.
Yeah.
Because she's.
She's one of the
Being a
biggest
mulatto
right now.
still doesn't mean
Because
she's on the more of the favorism
Yeah.
side. So
Exactly.
they had filed a divorce, right?
Yes.
And on this divorce, I think there was no child support or something. Like there was less required shit.
Okay.
So right now, I bet Cardi is gonna press
So
the
so
shit.
Right.
He was being nice because he doesn't have any money, so she's being nice, not going after that. And she can still go after his ass for child support.
Right.
She can still go after his ass.
Go back and refer to her sometimes.
Cause-
Like she's
cause-
gonna press.
Because she was saying if we go lower,
I
I go lowest.
Right.
Like I would not leave you. I've been so cool, and she said that I'm that person who don't come on social media because I don't want to like
Right.
chase my next man
She
away.
barely even does
Yeah,
that.
and but you're saying you're coming. You know, Offset is saying I'm going to court. I don't know.
He said
Yeah, he said he's coming for a shit. I don't know which room.
Yeah, because
He said that.
he's trying to, because and it depends on when they marry. I don't know, what state did they get married in, guys?
I
You guys,
don't know.
look that up.
Man.
Look that up here, Tom.
Okay.
Say what state, because every state has different laws
Okay.
depending on marriage and divorce. So depends on what state they got married in. If they get married in California, because he could get half of shit. So, if they get married in my home state, he'd be fucked up. So where they get married at every time?
In Georgia?
Oh, Georgia. So no, he might not get a goddamn thing. Shout out to you, Carter. Be smart looking up. Nah, he might not get a
Yeah.
motherfucking thing.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
I got married in their bedroom.
Alright, that's why they got married in Georgia. So the laws are different. Laws are different in Georgia. They protect women more in Georgia than they do men. So nah, he's not getting a goddamn thing. So it's about to get rough for his ass.
Yeah, so I don't-
His career's already over.
I don't know why he was saying he's coming for her shit, and you see.
He's gonna try.
Yeah.
He's still gonna try, because he's broke.
Yeah.
He wants that lifestyle still.
Because I was saying this yesterday. I was looking at and I think we've had this conversation before. Tulikuwa na Iwaton. We had a guy here, and probably might be different for other guys, but this is what he says.
Yeah.
A woman hurts immediately.
Yeah.
Like if you were to break me, if you do something nasty to me, I'm gonna hurt right now, and I'm gonna walk out. But once I've already gone, I'm gone like that. A man would hurt you, but he will still feel because probably has like I don't want to use the term horse, but you know. Ladies around him
gonna hurt
who
you.
had, yeah, and then once he's already like now the reality hits him. I fumbled a good girl,
Yeah.
or I fumbled my bag here because for that point, Cardi B is the one that is rich. Period, right? So I think right now because they filed a divorce like 2 months ago.
Okay.
On a reality check, before a divorce is filed, number one, it has to be like months before you decide I'm getting a divorce. This person has decided this, but it has been a struggle for months. So let's say probably by the time she got pregnant, they're already having issues, right? And now,
I feel like she knew what she was
She
doing.
knew,
She
right?
wanted a baby. She was
No, but she left her, but she loves, you guys can say that it's different when you have a relationship where one person loves the other person more than they love you.
Yeah,
So
and I
she
think
loved
she
him.
was.
He never loved her.
Exactly.
He likes what he likes.
Right.
He likes black women, but she had the money,
I think
so he
he
married her
likes
for the
chicks.
money. But
I don't think it's
So-
about the color. Because he's just
Think
been
about what now?
cheating. He's just been cheating with these strippers, like literally, and her ops. And
He-
she went out and
no,
said,
but look at the women he's been cheating with, Shimani. Look at the women. He likes black women. You like what you like Joe always say. You like what you like. He doesn't like mixed women. You can tell he got with her because she had the money, and that was going to pertain his lifestyle. So he can manipulate her for so long to make her keep saying, I forgive you, I forgive you. But now, after so many times, enough is enough. You can only fool a woman for so long
Right.
before she gets rid of your ass.
Cardi was rich.
but Bodakilo was after Offset.
No.
Mm.
After Kweli.
Mm.
No, Offset came after Bodakelo.
I don't know much about it, but
Sorry, yeah, because I remember at their interview when after Bodakelo she said she never wanted to date rappers.
Mm.
Yeah.
This is what they said, December 4th, 2018, the fast breakup. We've got a lot of love for each other, but things just haven't been working out between us for a long time. And it's nobody's fault, she said. It's just like, I guess we grew out of love, but we're not together anymore. Cardi B said on Instagram announcing a breakup with Offset.
that's
she
in
did that
December.
TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah. So by the
So I'm
time
going
she's
back.
filing a divorce, that's like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So this is something that has been going on, and this is what I was saying has been going on for a long time. Even probably ukiangalia kama
Yeah,
Kajali,
that was 2018.
exactly.
Yeah.
So she gave birth. Let's just logistics. She gave birth in September, right?
Yeah.
September is the 9th month. by January, because she probably conceived in January, so it's 9 months, and she had actually written by December they were having issues. So probably she was just trying to fight for the marriage, but it didn't work. By the time she got to almost July, when she filed the divorce, she was already tired. So this is something that has been going on, and she's been actually really fighting. Probably other women.
She gave birth in January.
No, Siameza September.
Yeah.
September
She's
to
been
January,
fighting,
9
she's been
months.
fighting to save the relationship because she really loves him.
Alishikamimba
But
January. Literally, right? And she wrote that they were having issues in December last year.
Yeah.
So you see, she's been trying to save the marriage, and because I feel like she's a lover, like she's been and then with the kids, I feel like motherly love that she has, and she actually loved this guy so much, but the guy's just a douchebag.
Exactly.
And one thing I want to disagree,
Jamani.
one thing I want to disagree,
Exactly.
you can never change a cheat. You can never, women that get into a relationship with the fact that I'm gonna change a man, you can never change a man unless he decides to change.
That is true.
I'm getting married, you know this guy is just a player, he's a douchebag,
Girls,
he's
we have
lazy,
that and we have
and
to
then
stop
you're like,
that.
hey,
We have to stop that.
when
I'm
I
gonna
get
change a
into
man.
with him, I know I'm gonna, you can't, baby
I'm gonna
girl.
make him stop drinking.
You can't.
No.
You can't.
You
So,
can't.
so I feel like that is what was happening between her and Offset. And yes, it is wrong. I want to agree. It is wrong to have sex, but when you're married. But also I want to look at it in a perspective.
Okay.
Women when they're don't come for me, you guys. It was to-
Yes, they are. You are, yes, the women horny when they're pregnant. Yes, they are.
Yes.
That's a fact.
And
So you did
this
get that
man
right. You did get that right, Shimon. But you still gonna put another man's penis in your body when you got a baby in there. That's disrespecting the baby and your body. God damn.
Play dirty, I'm going lower. What do you mean?
God damn.
It's crazy.
So, okay, so you're 13-year son comes, you say, Mommy, were you fucking another man while I was in your stomach?
No,
What did
you
say?
know, I have a problem with now them getting it out. I feel like right now, what is happening, Offset is, he doesn't believe that this chick has actually moved on. Like she's gone.
Exactly,
She doesn't want to.
exactly.
And
Because he does
it's
so much work.
hurting him.
Exactly, Shimon.
So that's why he's saying I'm going in court. I'm going to court. I wanna come so that he can actually anger her to see. And she's like, yo, me I've moved on. I told you. Are you mad because now I'm talking to other dudes?
Right.
Are you mad because now I'm finally moving on?
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Yeah, he's
now
mad. He's mad because the
he
money's
is
going to be
mad.
gone. Exactly.
Exactly.
Of course.
He is mad because and Kadi is saying you're sleeping with my ops. You are doing this. You're sleeping around with my enemies. You're calling me while doing that so that you can trigger me. That is so childish. And then if you want to know is the problem, he writes.
Okay.
He writes that I won. You are my baby mama. What do you mean you won? Who tells you that women can't get a man? And we can. Before I get out
You
of
get
my
a man.
relationship,
You
I
get a
have
man. I
chance
told
of
you,
winning it.
Shimani. Once a man has a child with you, he figures the coochie is always his.
It's
And this
crazy.
was-
Because is it always like that, kid? It's not, right? Is it like that with everybody?
No, they do. Yeah, men believe that even though a woman said, I moved on, I'm done, they still believe in the back of their mind that there could be some possibility because we're attached to the child.
I'm married
So I'm
to
still-
another man. Boy, bye. I don't think about you. What you mean?
I'm just telling you what men think, Shimon. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah,
I'm telling you how they
Yeah,
think.
that is so
Exactly.
true.
So
That
him
is so-
even talking
and also
like
they might be cheating, but still they want full ownership of your body.
exactly. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
so crazy and it's really hard right now. It's trying
It
to
is
trigger
crazy.
her to see where if she still has that, and she's like, I don't even come to social media to talk about. But if you want to take our shit to social media, let's go. So. Yes, you fumbled a
And
good
she's
woman, you
been
fumbled
giving
your
you chances.
bag.
That's what we are.
Yeah.
They give you chances and chances, but the time they decide to leave you, they're gone.
And then you're done because you're broke
Completely.
and you fumbled a rich girl.
You did. You messed up. You heard it too many times. There's a certain point where you heard a woman so many times, Shimani, that it's over.
When they were amigos together, probably they had like the paper, right? But right now, Offset, I don't even know his latest song.
He's struggling.
Like I don't know, he's a struggling artist.
Yeah.
Sorry
They
to
didn't
say
have, listen, they had no money then. Understand? The
Yeah.
people that have the money, somebody always they think the more the rapping monkeys they put out there, they're not the ones with the money. It's always the producers of the song or who wrote the song and the executives who distribute the money. The artists are always the less paid. So he never had any money. They wasn't big enough long enough to have any damn money. It's all an image. So no, he's broke. He's been broke,
Yeah, so
and
yeah.
he's gonna stay broke.
I'm Team Cardi all the way.
Hey, me, I'm a girl's girl. Go lower.
Team
What you mean?
Cardi, oh.
And it's like I'm gonna release videos. What you mean? Cardi said, hey, I can leak my own videos. You don't need to leak.
Come
any.
on.
Let me. You can't shame the shameless. Let me tell you, you can't shame the shameless.
That's just That's exactly right. You can't tell me you gonna blackmail me. I'm the mother of your children, and you're gonna do that to your mother of your children. So So now you're thinking tomorrow I'm done with your ass. Get out of
Yeah,
here.
like this is the reason as to why I left you, and I was right. He just he's proving a
Exactly.
point. I was right to dump your ass because
Right.
you're lame, you're
Exactly.
broke, and you're a douche.
And
Period.
then the fact that even though maybe he's using all this to get back at her, obviously the things and the claims that he's using, they're just so
You can't get back at a rich
they're
woman.
not good, honestly.
Baby step.
You know? They're not really good, like
Step.
on
All you can do
social
is
media.
come. That's what you're proving.
Right.
You're just best at coming.
Because I've seen public
making him
apologies
pregnant.
Yeah.
he's been offering
Because
over
what do you
and
think?
over
You
and
think
over.
you cheating, having multiple body counts is that makes you more of a man?
Right.
You think like you
Nah,
fucking
nah.
around makes you more
Oh
of a
yeah,
man?
and that's another thing that Joe was right. He can bring you back a disease. That's another thing. You're like, nah, fuck all that.
You
Yeah,
just
now you got-
cheating, and then now you have gonorrhea and syphilis
Just
because you
cheating.
love
Exactly.
a man.
Exactly. You got to cut that off. I told you cheat on me. I'm done with your ass. I
And then it is
don't know what you're bringing back.
And then it is so sad because I'm here waiting for you, loyal, trying to fight,
Yeah.
and then it's
You
not
guys
they're
know
not
you're sure.
using protection because now Candice always pregnant. So yeah, you're gonna give her diseases. It's evident you're gonna make her sick. And these people want to every week, every 3 months. I'm actually on pills because my coochie is hot. No, I can't be doing that shit with you. I can't. No, and then the worst thing is like I know Kadi is saying I know what you do. I know you're just probably gonna get some random chick and give her like $2,000. Why are you wasting your $2,000? And I'm not even asking you for child support.
Women are trying to pay rent. That is what Cardi told
I
her.
know, women
Like,
are
literally,
asking.
women are trying to survive. And if you find a woman who's so desperate and they're willing to sell their coochie for rent, I mean, you would think they won't do it.
They will.
And you're desperate trying to show me how
Good.
you got a
In
lot of
America,
dick, and shit.
in America, they're gonna do it because this is desperate time. That's true.
I mean, you like, especially you saying you like black women. They're making the shit out of
I'm sorry every time I come out your bubble, that's real. It's desperate times in America, Jack. And Gucci's being sold.
And you saying Kiki likes black women? Of course, they're surviving. They're milking the shit out of him.
They're slinging
You
their
know,
goods.
how many rounds do you want? 3? You know, that's $3,000. Come on, down.
And then the worst thing is you keep coming back. Now he's broke, he's calling her mama. And yeah, like what I blocked you. It's nasty. When she went on social, I blocked you. You're out here calling my mama,
Can I jump
calling
off
my
with you?
everybody. Yeah.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Gosh.
They're gonna call him mama because he's gonna try to do a mix. Say Miss, whatever her last name is, Miss Cardi B, whatever fucking name. I don't know her real last name. We have kids together. We should try to work it out. I've done some bad things, but I am the father of those children, and we need to work it out. So he's trying to get the sympathy thing to the mom, and the mom will call her. Say, baby, he's right. He is the baby's daddy, and maybe I should give it one more chance.
Oh my
So
god. My mama never tried that on me. I'll tell her go and marry that man. Don't you dare. You're a woman like me, right?
Yeah.
Mama, you're a woman like me, you understand?
Right.
Go.
Right.
Go to him because you can't do it. And I feel like
Actually,
it's really bad.
brilliant.
African mothers,
you.
African parents, they do that. When their
Us
kids
having
walk
to
out
that,
of that,
yes,
they say, oh, you have to go back to your husband.
Yeah.
It's very embarrassing to
That's
stay
true,
without
guys.
a man.
That's true,
Oh, you
guys.
have kids. What
Yeah,
the hell? Go
that
and marry that
happens.
man.
That happens actually. Thank you for bringing that up.
It's crazy.
That happens a lot in the African community and
Somebody,
families. The
Not
man
as a
take
strong
you
African woman. That's
further.
crazy. You're going against the whole culture.
They take you
Oh
back
That's
to
right.
the man. They're like, you have to go back. Honestly, they don't care if he's abusing
Exactly.
you mentally, physically. And
That's
like,
crazy.
mentally, yeah,
And they don't care.
That's that.
that
That's
really happens.
that's because they got that goofy diary shit.
Right.
You not. I'm not sending my baby back to no fucked up parents. You crazy?
What are people
You
gonna
think his
say
ass?
about you?
Yeah,
You can
what
put
people
his
gonna
ass.
see are the dowry that was basically given to them. But in regards to, as we digress, we have news in regards to Lebanon. Kenyans in Lebanon plead for help from the government. There's a video going on in regards to how they're leaving, and it's everything we've been talking about here, on and off, and how the government is always talking about, we're gonna send a thousand
The government's not gonna do shit. You got war now going on in Lebanon because the Jays are now killing the Arabs because they want that land. That's called Greater Israel. They want to completely get Lebanon, part of Iraq, part of Syria, and part of Saudi Arabia. That's the whole scam. But now the black maids that the government set up there to be maids are now fucked up. They're getting bombed and blown up. And ain't nobody coming to help them because nobody give a shit.
I didn't know
Because the government
passport. When you get there, they
You
give
know
a
what?
passport.
You know what?
I'm saying they always take away your passport when you get there.
Yeah, exactly. They take because they gotta make sure that you can't leave when they abuse you.
Right.
It's the abuse they give you. They know most Africans. Shout out to Joe knew it, but most Africans, you should know by now that the Arabs are not your friends. Okay, so they want to get there. They rape the women. They beat them. They don't pay them shit. They treat them like shit. That's why they take on the passport. They know the goofy African countries ain't gonna do shit because the men are weak. These are crimes of acts of war. But the African man ain't gonna never do shit. He don't got no real military. So anything against your fucking woman is an act of motherfucking war. Because your woman is your society. She is the birther of your nation. So anything against your woman is a fucking act of war, and everybody knows that. The African man has been made so weak, he's so scared. My African woman gets fucked up in these countries, I won't say nothing, I won't even go get her. It's a motherfucking act of war. Because your woman brings forth life for the next society, next civilization. These are acts of war. But they're not gonna do nothing. Oh well, they know them people are getting bombed in Lebanon. Why the Kenyan government and Uganda? Because it's not just Kenyans, it's all Africans up in that shit.
Yeah.
But you ain't heard one African government say a goddamn thing. None of them. You got Kenyan women, Tanzanian women, Ugandan women, all kind of fucking black women. God, I think one country stopped. I think it was Nigeria because they would get sent back to some shit. I don't know. One country said no more. Y'all can't go no more. So, because they was embarrassed. Men was embarrassed because they knew they wasn't gonna never do shit to help the women. So, this is an indictment of African men. Just an indictment. Anybody harm your woman, motherfucker, that's an act of war. Woman birthed your civilization. What is wrong with you? These are acts of war. But you ain't gonna do nothing. They getting bombed, they get blown up, and you better believe these Arabs are putting them out in the street to get fucked up. You better believe these women are being cannon fodder. You go in front of the door, stand right there, you protect the family, you get blown the fuck up, nigga, bitch. Not us. So, it's gotta be scary. Boy, it's gotta be scary as heck. They can't get out.
Pushing for that. Our government or the government always push for our people to go and work.
They have to be slaves.
Yeah.
Because these African men have got no jobs. There's no jobs in Africa. So it all falls back on the men. There is a problem with African men. That's just a fact. They have not created jobs. Why? You don't see nobody sending nobody to nobody else's country to be no slave. But African.
Right.
Nobody's sending them. I'm not sending Europeans to be no maid at no African home. Or no Arabs to send them down to Kenya. Hey, go to Kenya and be a goddamn maid, a house girl. Like, what? That's always for African people. Just like the people in Malawi. Right now, like Joe said, the people in Malawi were sent up there to do fucking servant work in the farm. They got there and they what? Treated like shit in Israel. Your fake Jews, you treat them like shit.
Right.
Then they wanted to leave. They tried to go into the city and get a job. They said, no, nigga, you better get your ass back on them farms. We brought you up here to do manual labor, to be a slave. They bring you up here to be no fucking human being. And so you know, they all messed up.
Right.
And now they're getting bombed. They didn't know they were going to get bombed, so now they're bringing out Israel to get bombed. So, because the African, like I said, they don't have enough information, and they don't know how the world really works. And that's the, so when somebody says, when Joby says she's sad, I'm sad for Africans. That's why I always fight for Africans. Because Africans into a face that they don't know nothing about. And their minds are like children. They don't know these people hate the fuck out their ass. You know, they're gonna treat them like shit. You like get the mind of a child, you can read stupid Bible scripts. Because these people died and they loved me, they died. Right. You get up there, they nasty and call you all kind of niggas and brutalize you like, what the fuck is going on? That's why I'm always upset. And these African fucking puppets act like they don't know what they did. I don't know why my people getting abused, but and then the Kenyan people, they blame the Kenyan women for their own abuse. I'd take y'all and I'll shoot you in the fucking head. That's your fucking mind. You don't blame your own women for abuse of fucking psychopaths and savages. Crazy as hell. African women are the most loving, respectful individuals on the goddamn planet. So I tell you, talk about African women are being disrespectful and not loving. That's a goddamn lie. African women bend over backwards for everybody that's shit on their face and talk to them crazy. So, you know, just come out and don't even defend your women. I feel sad for them. Hey, guys, a lot of you Kenyans and other Africans, you're gonna die. I'm being honest. That war's not gonna stop because the Jews need to prolong it because their money system is collapsing.
Right.
And they need these wars. They need these wars, and it's not going to end quickly. And no one's coming to save you because the African man has no military. Right. He's not going to say shit. He's not going to do nothing for you. So I would tell you, you better try to, god damn, there's no way to really get back. You have to go to Israel. I don't know what you're going to do. I tell you, ask Gary.
For Africa, for everything, a defining moment where everything is just being redefined. I'm going to share this video as we wind up in regards to Kenyans in Lebanon plead for help from the government.
It's the same shit over and over again. I think please let the fucking Ukrainians get blown up. Help us! No, you niggas get out there and fight. Fight. Yeah, Ukrainians, you don't even like us. So what? It's all the time. Over and over.
Okay, tulia mama, relax. Okay, I know it's hard. Tulia kwanza mami, tulia. It's very painful. Haukufi, hamutakufia huko. Mrs. Love, tulia tu. Tulia. Uko side gani? Uko southern?
It's the same shit over and over again. It's tiresome. You either stop going there too, you either have to demand for justice or die there. Simple as that.
Because they take your passport when you get there.
Yeah, you know the consequences you're gonna keep on facing there. Why do you keep on going there?
And I
because your parents are sending you, Joby, because they want you to make money to send back to them because their lives are fucked up, Joby.
You say no. You are a fucking adult, and pardon my language, you are an adult. Say no. The heck? Die there. Literally, that's all I'm gonna say. Because how many videos are we gonna keep on receiving of this nonsense?
After we see this, we know what's
There's
happening.
nothing they do. They talk shit. Literally, they say we take our bad cake behaviors there, and this is why we're treated how we're treated. So you're gonna keep on asking the same people to help you? Are you dumb? Yo, it's either you survive. If your years of coming back.
Joby, remember that video you showed me? That's your thing, but you showed me. Remember that girl was saying, remember they said they got tricked and we're gonna go to Saudi Arabia. Remember? Was that you? But them jobs, when that Kenyan girl said, okay, we didn't get the jobs, we're going to Saudi Arabia. No, that was the Moray. That girl said, because they were trying to get there was like 5,000 people showed up for like 100 jobs, security jobs. And goes, okay, now we need to go to Saudi Arabia. I said, they still saying that shit still? They still these people getting fucked up all throughout the Arabic world.
Right. All I can say in regards to that video for me is like, it's time for Africans to wake up and understand who they are, the African history. As I always say every time, we don't need to go to any country for anything because they need us. We do not need them.
You know, the problem with Africans is you want to become a millionaire instantly.
Right.
That's the mindset people have. Yeah. And I'm going to I'm going to work to Saudi Arabia if I send a couple of funds. Right. Now I have a house standing. My kid is going to be going to the best school. And I'm going to be wearing the best clothes and eating three times 3 meals a day. No,
hear what Joe just said. So your mind is complete. You're not going to Saudi. They ain't making you bitch go Saudi Arabia. Right. You're going to be somebody's servant. You ain't getting rich being somebody's fucking servant. Right. Now you're going to get rich doing what? So Joey always said you already got a fantasy mindset before you even leave Africa with nonsense. Exactly. Your mind's already fucked up. And then think what Joey said. Eating 3 meals a day is supposed to be normal. They ain't supposed to be no damn fantasy. You're in Africa where all the land is, all the best food is, which is a fantasy that you eat 3 meals a day.
And the people in the village eat 5 times, even 7 times a day because they farm it there. So I really wonder the mentality of Africans saying, I'm going for greener pastures, I'm going to do this, man, you forget that you can actually, and I wonder, and I still call out the government for this. Oh, Kenyans, you guys are so well, you have all the manners, everything, work ethics and energy. Why are we not putting them at work here? Why are we sending our young girls to Lebanon?
Exactly.
And then this Lebanon, why are you going? When you don't learn, at the end of the day, Unambiwa, you're being told the end is like this. There is no other end. And then you think that yours is gonna be different. It can never be different if that is where you're gonna end. Learn to say no. I believe they go there.
And I want you to understand. I want you guys to understand. This is actually human trafficking because those men wait for you want to rape you. Okay, that's why I take your passport. You have no you have no rights there as an African in those countries. You have no justice, no rights. So it's actually trafficking. Men who want to rape you and abuse you. That's why they take your passport. They want to, and everybody knows that now. Should be known. The people are there to abuse you and rape you. Because they are nobody. You can't go to their police and say, you know, this man raped me. Bitch, you better get back in the house and look better.
Oh no, you can do very simple things as we wind up, yeah? Yes. Very simple things. You can buy ugali flour. You know, there's a lot of money that people spend even before they go outside. I know for women, the passport is provided by these agencies. Right. I don't know about the tickets, if it's paid for. I'm not sure. They pay for the tickets. For the men, you have to pay. You have to save up a lot of money for you to go outside. Yeah. Okay. I've gone with my cousin. There's a time we'd gone to apply for the job. Okay. And for me, I was getting free passports. Everything was being, I think, free. Okay. And then my cousin had to save 150,000. That is $1,000 and maybe $1,200, let me say, something like that, or $1,300. You have to save all of that amount.
They don't want the men.
They
want the women to go for like double.
And for you to go. So I asked my cousin, are you really gonna save this amount of money? Like, are you really crazy? Are you just serious? You're gonna save 150,000 for you to go outside? Like, are you so serious? Yeah, but I'm gonna make this income just within maybe 2 months. I'm like, no, do you know you sound crazy? Right. Like, for real, I was still I remember at that time I was still staying at my dad's. Okay. I'm like, you sound so crazy. Like, me, I don't want to do this. Me, I'm going to look for something else. If you want to save 150,000, then it's up to you. But me, I'm going to tell Mzae, because that's how I used to call my dad. Like, I'm going to tell Mzae, I'm not going, okay? And I don't want to do this. And when I got home, I told my dad, I'm not going to do this, okay? First, number one, I can feel my instincts. Yeah. I am always very keen with intrusions, like how they speak. If I feel something is off, I'm going to back off, like completely. Yeah. If I have a green light, I'm going to go. Right. So I remember the second time now I went, it was me personally. I went to another agency. I was referred to. Gave the ID myself, the birth certificate. The only thing was remaining was my personal ID because I'd lost my ID at that time. So we tried to take 2 weeks before the replacement. Got the replacement of the ID. The day I'm going to take the ID there, something told me, go take your shit and go back home. Like, I wish Africans also had that. Like, if you, I don't know, we've been so messed up in the head to the point where we don't even listen to intrusions, or we don't have an alarming intrusion, you know?
Your intuition is your higher self. The Africans believe in religion, they don't understand anymore, Joe. Because Jesus ain't talk to them because they ain't real. So you listen to your higher self. Higher self told you, Joby, don't do this.
That's what I did. I took my things and went back home. And I know I knew actually I was going to apply for this. I was to go quietly, do my things, send money to no one, and maybe come back or die there. Like, I was so ready for the consequence. But something told me, like, nah, go back home, sit down. So I love telling Africans from my own experience. You can start a very small job with a very small capital. You don't need $1,000, $100, $5 to start a business, even $50. Trust me. Enda soko, buy vitungu za 10 bob, or whatever you're gonna buy in bulk, or 100 bob. Come sell double the price. You know, kama kitungu ni 10 bob za 20 bob. Natafuta market, like zunguka. Like, people are just so scared of, I think, number one, being seen. You know, people are gonna judge me from the lifestyle maybe I've grown up with now.
Who gives a shit?
That's the mindset I think of the majority of the people.
That is true.
People are denying themselves success because of being scared to be judged.
Don't ever care what people think about you that don't matter to you.
Do you know how many people drink porridge every morning? Like in the construction site. You go carrying your jug of or flask of porridge and sell to these people 20 bob a cup. Actually, you've done so much favor for them because they didn't even maybe have money to eat lunch. That porridge is gonna keep them going for the day. Like, walk around, look for you're not gonna you're sitting down waiting for success, or you want the easy way, thinking going to Saudi Arabia is the easiest way. I'm just gonna wake up, do shit because I'm being given accommodation. I'm gonna be treated like a
and
snake.
Then the accommodation is trash.
Exactly.
At the dormitory.
It's true.
At the dormitory, they're sharing beds, they're surviving. I'm like, what do you mean?
You left your beautiful
imagine.
Oh my god.
You know, people always want the easy way. People,
that's the problem.
Yeah, the problem is people, and you see this money, once I get it, and once you have it, nobody will say this one was gotten from to when ameuza uji, or this one was gotten from the office. Money is money. It will buy whatever it wants.
Oh my god.
And that is what makes you, important.
There's nothing happy like making your kadogo, kitu kidogo. I remember when I was a tout, it used to make me happy. Oh my god. I don't know if people noticed the happiness that I had, but I was so happy. Like, waking up on, because I used to have this gig just only on Sundays. But on Sundays I'm gonna make like 500, like that is $5 maybe, or maybe 800 at most, depending on the day now how many rounds I've gone. But I remember if I really agreed the judgment from the society, I would have held myself back, because when I got in, people used to call me slay queen because I had the nails done, my hair is done, I'm dressing up good, I'm not going like a tout because they're always dirty, just looking crazy, I'm smelling good. So I remember they used to call me slay queen. I'm like, But my fear at first was, of course, because we're going to be using the path of where I've grown up. I'm like, people are going to be saying me, but I don't care. I'm really enjoying this. I'm enjoying, because it was fun for me, number one.
Plus, you're making your own
And I was
bag.
making money. At the end of the day, what I'm making 800. It used to make me happy. Like, I've not seen 800 in how many months. Like, I've not seen with my own hands. That is less than $10 literally. It used to make me so happy. Like every Sunday, I know I have money to keep me going throughout the week. Even if someone told me they were not gonna give me 30 bob for fries, I know I can buy myself fries. Yeah.
That's so tough, girl.
Like, come on.
That's it.
You
The
can
journey,
do a lot,
and you feel so proud of yourself.
I don't know if people understand, especially there's so much money in food. Because people eat every day.
People eat
every day. If you start selling groceries, let's say the onions, tomatoes, just start with $1 or $200. $2. by the end of the week you may make customers wangapi.
Yeah.
Because number one, you have to be fair in price before as you start, because you're new in the market.
Yeah.
You're gonna be fair with the price. You're not gonna be, of course, the one who's on the top.
Yeah.
There's other competitions,
So
other
true.
competitors,
Yeah.
and they are in bulk. So you're gonna be fair with the people, and as you catch up with the people,
Yeah.
that's when you hike up the price as
Yeah.
well. Like you have to understand and learn business.
possible, guys.
And how to become an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
It's just
It's as easy. People like to overthink.
it's very easy.
I
It's
want
not,
to do that. I want $1 million shillings. This
No,
business
by
needs
the end of the
100K.
month. Yes.
This need.
the only problem, I feel like for me, there's something I wanted to do last year, but what really helped me back is the trusting people. Like, because trusting people is so hard.
Yeah.
Like, if I put a family member here, they're gonna steal some money. And I'm like, I don't want to be involved also with once you involve family members, the more the family members
agree.
do.
Yeah.
The nepotism type of shit,
But no family members.
So I remember there's something I wanted to understand. I was like, I already have the location, I have everything, but who am I gonna set up here?
Okay.
Like who can I put here to do
Put a
this and
CCTV,
this?
somebody you don't know. As a business person, you take risks. It's always about risk taking, Jody. It has
At the
nothing to do
beginning,
with, yeah.
you don't want to go big as an entrepreneur. Those are the type of things you're talking about.
No.
You don't want to go. If you talk about a CCTV and I don't have the budget of a CCTV,
Then I'm telling
going
you,
higher
you
than my
have to
budget.
take risks.
Exactly. But I'm gonna take risks by number one. I don't want to take risks by just going blindly. You won't also go blindly understanding. People are desperate. Because I've grown up for biz. I've seen my dad fire people like in a year, like we could have like 20, 50 people working for us because number one, they used to steal. You're gonna at the beginning they act so innocent, then they see how money is getting in every day, how they can scheme, and then when you're going to make the stocks, when you want the stocks to add up, the budget you expected at the end of the month or the profit you expected to get at the end of the month, it's not adding up. It's not the way you used to make, like when you are alone, managing the business alone. Now you have someone managing your business, but shit is going even way worse instead of getting better. So personally, I've learned from that, literally. Like, people, you're gonna trust. They're gonna come, of course, acting so good at the beginning, so innocent, but they're always gonna figure out ways of stealing. Trust me. So become an entrepreneur, of course, take risk, but don't go also blindly. If you are a solo entrepreneur, of course, you're good. But if you wanna start up a business where you wanna set up someone, you have to have someone you trust to come.
And you have to do a research.
True.
Like also we have grown up with business from a business home. And once you already know what is happening, if you bring somebody, like my mom, if she brought somebody at the shop, she would sit down, explain the business, sit there, check what is happening with them, and say, this is what has been happening, this is the sale. This is the sale that I'm expecting you to actually do it. On bad days, you've already known how your business is supposed to run. So it's really, really important also to study the market. It's really important to do your research. And somebody also told me, somebody's business, because somebody's business is doing well,
Don't compare.
don't even go at it. Sasa because beauty is doing well, let me do beauty.
Never compare.
Do what you're passionate about. And then it will just pay automatically. But if you're like, oh, this person has a kinyozi and it's doing well, you might open that kinyozi and it might go bad. So do whatever you like. If it is like you've always loved clothing, Nini, go for that. If it is you've always loved hair, if it is makeup, go for what you love, and then you'll know you'll know what to do. And always do your research before. It's very important.
Yes, guys, that's it here on the Rhythm Scope. The girls who poverty, I'm not trying to tell them not to go, but something can make you go, even though we see a lot of videos like they should stop selling this. Is it Arabian dream that they
say
sell
patience
now?
is the mother of virtue? Is that? Is it that? Or what?
Something like
Is
that.
it that? Why is it? What is the mother of virtue? Wow.
But it's here, guys. You can create opportunities in our own country. You don't have to leave to go anywhere and be mistreated, downgraded. No, it's sad to watch that video. We've been seeing such videos for quite a long time. It's like every year something like that has to come up. And ladies and gentlemen, Africa is the big thing, literally. That has been everything here on Written School. It's lovely you return. Remember to have a beautiful, amazing weekend because you are the change you need to see in the world. September for ability and a little bit of blazing savage. Take care and have a beautiful one.
Much love. See you guys.
Good family. Everybody have a good weekend. Stay safe. Stay positive. And Be careful out in the street.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. See you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive, and if you can, don't drink completely. See you.
Completely or not.